Well, I have done the next phase in my journey to have bariatric surgery. Here comes my cat. Um, I went to see the surgeon, and I was nervous about it, obviously, um, because I wasn't sure what exactly this meeting was going to be about. Um, Basically, it did a number of things. He explained the surgery. He explained the complications that could happen, um, and multiple types of surgeries, so that I could pick. I've already decided what I want. I would want a bypass for a couple of reasons. One, because I don't want to get diabetes. Two, because I don't want to get reflux. Three, which is extremely low chance of this happening, but I want to have the organs still intact in case they need a reversal for whatever reason. Um, so that was what he did. He also went into depth about what exactly the surgery would entail, including showing me where the incisions would be. He drew them out for me. There was a small sort of like health assessment. Really small. Like he checked my heart, he listened to my lungs, he checked my strength, he checked my reflexes, stuff like that to make sure there wasn't anything major. Past all that. What else did he do? They went through my entire history to see if there were any possible complications that I could have. Like, for instance, did I have bleeding here? Did I have, a history of X, Y, and Z disease? Went through all that. What else did he do? And then he sort of set up what's going forward. So I have to have a sleep study done. Still don't know how that's set up. I currently have I'm good for my mammogram currently, but I need to get another one because 6 months from now it will be out of date. So, and I'm sure you've tried to schedule any appointment. There's nothing available. So I have to get that done, and I have to get an endoscopy, which will be putting me under. And I didn't ask what it's for. It's basically a tube that goes down into your stomach. But I'm sure it's one for him to see if there's any complications that would prevent this surgery from happening, and also to make sure that I can tolerate the procedure. I think, in my mind, I don't think they're going to say that outright, but to see how I react to anesthesia. In my opinion, not doctors have said anything to me, but I think that's something to do with it. It was a relatively long appointment. It was like well over half an hour. And I actually felt better because, again, same thing. I've told so many people about the problems that I'm having with the medication that they prescribe, but who knows? I'm still taking it. It's still making me sick. It's not as bad as it was, but it's not good. And it's also supposed to have you lose weight, and it's not doing that at all either. Also, yes, they weigh you at every appointment. Basically, walk through the door, they'll weigh you. So it seems like I passed all those. So again, I need to have a sleep study, and I need to get this endoscopy, and then I need to get I need to talk to a therapist. You need to have a psych eval and have that approved to make sure that you're mentally in a place where you can do this. And my insurance will cover it. They don't actually try to bill for it until the end. But my insurance, I hit every qualification for my insurance, so I have to be in the program for 6 months. I have to pass the psych eval. I have to have the sleep study, and I need to have an endoscopy. And I need to have a I need to continue to see the nutritionist. They need to see a loss. I have actually lost a little weight since this started. I've lost 5 pounds or something. nothing compared to what I normally lose, which is like if I go on a diet, I'll lose like 10, 11, 12 pounds the first week. So that's like non-thing. I am kind of still struggling with being triggered on my eating disorder, although it hasn't actually triggered me. I haven't done anything eating disorder-ish. Had the thoughts, had them more than normal, but I'm not acting on them. I'm very actively not acting on them, and they seem to not be freaked out. They're not going to deny me a surgery because I have these, and they're also trying to help me to not have an eating disorder relapse. So I kind of feel better than I had in the past when I started this, and they've just put me on this random medicine. I mean, I still don't know who it was. I just got a call saying, hey, I read your labs and we want you to start this medicine. Haven't heard from that person again. I don't know what's going on with that. And I've been on it for a month and I absolutely hate it, and whatever. Everybody says, ooh, we'll talk to the team about that, and I haven't received anything telling me not to take them anymore, and I have to radically change my life for that. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's part of the test, to see if I can do these things that are not really fun and seem counterintuitive, and follow a regime with food. Like I have to take these pills in the middle. I have to remember to stop eating in the middle of my meal and then eat these pills, and then judge and see, okay, am I doing okay, or is it actually making me sicker, or what do I need to do? I mean, it might all be part of the thing. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, but that was the next step, was seeing the surgeon. I was surprised that came so fast. And he will be the one that's doing the endoscopy and probably the one that's doing my final surgery. Anyway, next update, I don't even know. I would have to look it up. Well, I guess the next update would be what getting the sleep study is. Or maybe I'll hear from them and I'll be able to, do you hear my cat? I'll be able to let you know what the process is for getting an endoscopy. I'm thinking one of those two will be next. I do have an appointment scheduled with a therapist, but that really is a few more weeks. So anyway, yeah, so a lot of things are happening fairly quickly. But it's still, originally I was told maybe September. The surgeon said maybe November, December. Who knows? Who knows? I'll keep making these videos, though. I still haven't decided if and when I'm going to post them, or how, or anyway, future.